To change the way each one of our data series looks by adding lines or changing the little symbols that go on there, what we can do is we can just tap once on one of the dots there, and it will select an entire data series. You can see that it's highlighted the model column here, and on my computer on the right side, it brought up this format data series on the far right of my screen. But if you don't have that, what you can do is you can click, not with your left mouse button, but with your right mouse button. And if you don't have a right mouse button, like on me on my Macintosh, I hold down the Control key on my keyboard and then tap, and I get this menu to pop up, and it shows Format Data Series. And when I do that, it pops me over to this here. I have these three little bars on the left side. If I click on the one that looks like a paint bucket, I can add a line. And I can change the color of that line to something that matches what I want. And I can also adjust the markers. So for this particular model data that I'm trying to plot here, the series, I don't want to have symbols at all. So I'm going to go to the marker little bar there and marker options, and I'm going to tell it no symbols, no markers. For the data, I also want to connect those with a line, so I'm going to go ahead and have a solid line connecting those and make sure that line's not red because I want it now to be blue to match the data points. And for the marker symbols for that one, I don't want them to be circles. I want them to be squares and maybe a little bit bigger as well. And I can adjust the color of those so that they have a solid fill color that matches the color that I had before. And you can make a little border that's a different color around those if you want. I often like no border line around those. And then when we click away, you can see how we're doing. We've got a chart that's starting to look like what we want.